It's the world. I'm in P World. We got a new video from Channel 5. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been waiting on this one. O Block. You feel me? Shouts out to Andrew. Shouts out to Channel 5. I rock with it heavy. You know what I'm saying? Quick little fun fact about the boy P World. I went to school for a little bit of journalism, broadcast production, all that type of shit. So I do got a lot of respect for, the journalism aspect of things. So I really like that he take the time out to, check all this shit out and don't, have no opinion on it, let everybody speak. So we're gonna check this out, man. O Block, man, one of the most major blocks in Chicago. They got a lot of violence, a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? But this is my first time tuning into anything that's going on there, so I'm very interested to see what they got going on, man.
I just tweet it. I say, it's me, JC and Buck, play with us, you put his body in the truck, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweep. Grab a broom, we finna sweep. O Block finna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on a T. Put your name by RIP, or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad. Any state, we on your...
No matter what, nickel flat.
Fuck the...
Do the dance, photo, but it's fast.
We ain't goofy, do that crash. We gon' spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand. That's really, that's all I wanna be.
That boy chewed that. Damn, they so young, bro.
Right, big goof ass, man. Check it out.
You not gonna give me no 50 back.
Hey, no, since you're in, you gotta throw up O Block.
How do I do that?
Yeah, throw up O Block. Everybody throw up O Block.
We're here in the Parkway Gardens housing development in Chicago, otherwise known as O Block, a 24-building complex on the city's south side. It's where Michelle Obama grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Boss Talk. He's been here for a super long time, so he's gonna take us back to the very beginning where it all started.
We got the
Right
mug
now,
shots.
you on the 44. You in one of the
Everything.
gutters building in the block. This motherfucker be the last building to get cleaned up. Oh, it's a roach. See y'all in the project. See a roach? That's a baby roach.
That's gonna get bigger.
That's gonna get bigger. Smoking the roaches and killing the rats. This bitch be dirty as hell. This building be
that
dirty.
Kodak.
I'm from this building. Bro, I used to be one of them motherfuckers that piss in the hallway and on the elevator too. I ain't gonna lie.
Piss
My
in
mom
the
in the
hallway.
bathroom on BDN's one bathroom in here. I'm going to piss in the hallway. I still won't touch the buttons on the elevator. I'm straight knuckles.
Cause you think there might be pee on it?
Spit, pee, and I used to do all type of shit to the elevator. I ain't taking no shit though in here. True that! True that! Come on!
Love you, my nigga.
Like two, boy. Boy, true that. And true that.
That boy chew that.
My nigga up in your hood, man. My nigga true that. I ain't like a nigga in years, bro.
Hey, everybody, what's up? How's it going? That's what's cracking like, you feel?
GDK. Come on. GDK. Folks came out, Folks the youngest GDK member. He invented that shit.
To you, like, what
Damn.
is drill music?
We
growing
started
up in
the
it.
word drill with our music. Like, let's do a drill. We started that shit.
Like, how would you explain drill music to someone who doesn't know?
Music that make you wanna kinda get outside and go just be outside, you feel what I'm saying? Make sense?
I don't want no copyrights. Shouts out Boss Top, hell nah, you feel me?
So yeah, it turn you up, it give you adrenaline.
Drill music is something that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, sort of like came out of a very specific area.
I describe drill music as it's violent, but mainly fiction. It's like realistic fiction music.
Intriguing.
So like, that's why I shot my video 4K Troll, shot it right here in this park. Right here where you standing at, I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my master.
Hey, shouts out Shoebox Baby, man. You feel me? Shouts out. You feel me? Shouts out Shoebox Baby. We don't want no copyrights though, fam.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying? It's all for like the people. Like, cause like music nowadays is all about like controversial shit. Drama really makes
It's a
money.
fucking shame,
Back to
bro.
that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up in O Block?
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast. All that little boy shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD. Everybody around this bitch seen somebody die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we had a
Damn,
brotherhood that can nobody come between. We not letting nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. Phone them, pull a pipe out. Hold on, man. What you And it's the same way. Like, we got each other, boy. On old grade, we ain't got no daddies on BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011. I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which O-Block's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens.
So young, fam.
What was one of your favorite memories of you and O.D.?
You know? Man, I got a lot of them bitches on. Oh. He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro. On J Money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Like play with the dog. On Keith, I'm like, boy, I ain't playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. Y'all tripping. Motherfucker run up on me, boy, bird. It's your bitch ass on. Oh, right now to this day, I still don't play with people's dogs. I don't give a fuck if that bitch a chihuahua. Bro, get your dog before that bitch die. On game.
O.D.'s murder was allegedly in retaliation for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
I do like how he's putting RIP everybody in here, showing respect, you know what I mean?
Years of my life, cause I had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas. Don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
Over 10 dead on this gang. Like 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. 0 in Platoon and motherfucking 11. Sherrod and Whitey and 12. You got LAN, J Money and motherfucker died in 13. My crowd gone. I gotta hang with up on them. I gotta hang with up on them. I ain't even stunt. When it seemed like when folks died, folks' career took off. When old passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirt and them came out. Wow. They lit this bitch up.
Bro, he just said all his peers passed away, so he gotta chill with the younger ones, bro. I can't even imagine how that feels.
You feel me? So it's like.
Shortly after O.D.'s murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an O-Block anthem, to celebrate the life of O.D. and diss Shondale Tuka Gregory. This friend was named Keith Kozar, aka Chief Keef.
Hit a nigga up on give fuck, I do drugs till I'm dead.
I used to bang that Chief. Like, listen, I used to bang the fuck out of this Chief Keef, yo.
11. This bitch get it going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Folks got cocky as hell. I'm looking, I'm like, how the fuck y'all let OD get killed? Platoon put his head down. He like, man, go take your daughter upstairs. I'm finna holler at you. I take my daughter up. I remember Inky D them came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get the showing out. They get the fighting. Hey, Fat Mac. You remember I got out of jail, you want Stu start fighting that day? Him and Stu get the fighting. Hey, phone them like, man, y'all showing out because folks just got out. Dirk and Reese come see me. Alright. I'm like, I'm feeling love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, fuck O-Guy. How the fuck O-Guy? You know, they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out. We all crying right now. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck that. We ain't crying. We out here. We get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young O-Block rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
Chief a legend, dog. Yeah, we rock with that. Yeah.
Chief Keef made it more like global.
Oh
shit, they linked up. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
You knew it. White America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly
real,
singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of O-Block were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
The 2011, I'm in college and I'm doing commentary about hip hop. I had some hot takes about like Kanye and Drake and stuff like that at the moment. So I was kind of gaining an audience. And I remember when the drill scene popped off, and I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like, I love the music. So I'm reading the comments, and everyone was like, yo, you're not telling the full story, okay? Because I'm going in there and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? He's dissing them. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we don't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. And actually, the guys who he's dissing Just kill his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J.
Screaming fuck OD.
You gotta think, for somebody like Academics, you know what I mean? He was just probably reporting on music, and then he found a niche, whatever the fuck the word is, and seen it getting hits and just wanted to keep reporting on it. And like, you know what I mean? Like, hindsight, like, you know what I mean? Looking at it, it probably wasn't maybe the best thing possible. Maybe for him, you know what I mean? Because he's who he is now and shit. But I feel like, you know what I mean? That if you wasn't around to see that shit in 2011, 2012, like how often he was reporting on that shit, bro. You would go to the Academics page every fucking day and hear about somebody that got smoked in Chicago and was dissing them the next day, bro. It was really crazy, bro. It was really like a fucking TV show movie type shit, but it was really real for them.
They were talking about like the FBG gang.
Nigga, fuck T-Roy and OD.
Man, they got them gems
Like,
banging.
yo, nobody knows these people, like respectively, because they don't have a hit song. Chief Keef is going crazy with hit songs. So I made this page called The War in Chirac, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention. Now y'all know I call Lil Reese the Chirac Grim Reaper. Well, pretty much because every time you look through his mentions, you see a bunch of dead niggas. CBS Chicago is reporting that a 15-year-old boy, aka Little Nick from 600, was shot multiple times, and then he was brought to a hospital where he was pronounced dead by the Cook County medical examiner. At least he died doing what he loved best. Someone actually told me that these guys actually keep score on killing and coonery within Chirac. The most valuable coon is probably a legit award. The war in Chirac never stopped.
I wonder how Academics feel looking back and listening to the shit that he's saying, dog. Like, knowing all these people done passed away. I really do wonder how he feels about that.
The coonery never fucking ends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
His War in Chirac series went viral, and the fans were now aware of the ongoing Chicago gang war, particularly as it pertained to the rappers involved.
How many people do you think have died in the war in Chirac?
Thousands.
This past weekend, at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed.
In the following years, between 2011 and 2020, 5,518 people were murdered in Chicago, to the amusement of self-proclaimed Chiracologists, who created a Reddit page, which now has over 175,000 members.
But I'd never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because like this shit came like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous, people started like, it was like we was characters. Like damn, like you got me look like an assassin.
Drilling itself is an energy that once people latch onto that shit and you become invested in the story, it's like a soundtrack to a movie, and it sounds bad to say, but it's a soundtrack to a movie that you're watching live. You know, I'm looking at this not like on some voyeuristic like, yo, oh shit, this is like entertaining. I'm like horrified. What I try to do is satire, hoping people could look at them like, that looks ridiculous. These dudes, like, they're disgusting, right? People took it and they ran with it.
Wow. Everything I thought that people would be like, yo, this is some sick shit, they loved.
We have a bloodthirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams are through the roof.
The older I get, like, the less entertained I am by the rap shit. Like rap shit is really starting to be like a thing that's just like, there's just so much shit behind it, bro. That's just not good, man. You know what I mean? Like, some days I be needing smooth jazz or something.
Through the roof. Trust me. I was a driving force in getting some of these guys, other than Keef, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuff.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you this, accountability is hard to take, man. They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames. And when you gave someone a nickname of Grim Reaper, some other guy is going to start killing more to try to get that nickname. And I'm like, I don't believe I caused any murder. But if my videos, because they were popular, instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not taking blame for what you did, right? When I started covering war in Chirac, niggas was dying every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is, like people getting shot like dogs, bleeding down, everybody filming it. And then you go on social media and everybody's saying, I'm smoking on the pack. So you gotta take blame for you doing that. The parents gotta take blame for not being in the kid's life. The cops gotta take blame for them basically just like throwing their hands up in the air and saying,
this is so
let everybody
crazy,
kill
bro.
each other. Like these motherfuckers that like, Everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight.
I salute that. And you can tell this is coming from a place of him losing too many people and shit, bro. I'm seeing too much shit, bro.
Fight. Oh, it's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So another 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him.
Why do you think that happens?
Because yeah, motherfucker think it's about being a shooter or a killer. Music played a part.
It's that music.
But music 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying? It's your mama and your daddy, bro. It usually be your environment, but it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's about how you getting raised, blood. Like, raise your fucking kids right. Oh.
I don't think it's drill music at all, I promise you.
Wow.
If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of violence. Everybody want to be a character now for the internet.
On social media, beefing, making threats, making crazy comments, like going on live, you know, it's like, you know, waving the gun in the fucking camera. You know, it's like, it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention. Because, you know, there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and, you know, that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is, like, the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there.
Wow.
The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction to that.
So everybody so far is saying that they don't think music got nothing to do with this, for real, for real. I think music intensifies it for sure.
Like, when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty, you're talking about poor education systems, you're talking about, like, low access to food, you're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make war in Chirac again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because.
What did he say?
No, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago. And when you see people are kids, these people who are doing murders, like Ronald No. 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit, it's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma that they're suppressing.
After the success of the War in Chirac series, Academic's formula was replicated hundreds of times, creating a concentrated YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry.
Crazy,
One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the War in Chirac, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many thousands of views. Again, like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called a girl sick.
Yo, I be getting I do fuck with No Jumper videos a lot, you know what I mean? I watched a lot of No Jumper interviews, but sometimes when there's shit going on there, I be getting such a dark vibe sometimes, yo. I can't really explain it.
Times while you were hanging
Hearing
out.
some of
Right,
this
it
shit.
just ran. You see what I'm saying? The shit just be going, man, you know.
So I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content. Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 30-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of cool, and I struggle with that. But definitely I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Do you think you help make it look cool?
I don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're gonna be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Wow.
Right there.
That's deep.
His name's on the wall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having so many gang members use this platform to promote themselves?
No, because I mean, I feel like this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know, in the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know, internet shit. We've gone more in that direction, and like a lot of like it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want. You know, as a content creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, I'll shoot you if you come near me. They want to hear you say, so-and-so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me. Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of immersion, I guess.
Damn, now we gotta ask the question, are we more responsible for this shit, bro?
Whenever you grew up here, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go
me
like, downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to like a Cubs game or anything? No. You guys want to go to the White Sox game with us?
Yeah, we go.
White Sox, go White Sox! Let's fucking White Sox! Go Sox! Fuck the Cubs, fuck the Orioles, fuck the Yankees.
See, I think like I've always wanted to visit Chicago and shit, you know what I mean? But like you'll hear about all the bad stuff and shit. But I heard like outside of, you know, all the bullshit going on, it's a great city, and I feel like that's what academics were saying about like these dudes having so much PTSD and shit. Like they just don't get a chance to go do shit like this, bro. You know what I mean? Go check out a baseball game, go do something relaxing, like, you know what I mean? Damn, bro, that's crazy. Hey, cuz, crushing that Miller.
White Sox! 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 White Sox!
Is that really what they do?
White Sox! They represent the South Side pride, that blue collar man.
Like, the South Side's way better than the North Side.
Never wear condoms unless you have to.
What's the situation
Terrible
in which you
advice.
have to use a condom?
Every time.
Never.
I'm married, so I haven't actually used condoms in 15 years. Raw dog stands for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow only.
Sorry. Boss Top, what do you think about condoms?
When I think about condoms, I got 6 kids right there.
Raw dog all day long. Jack Harlow is not my type.
What makes White Sox fans different from other fans?
Sometimes they wear white socks, but not on a regular basis.
Loyalty.
Why?
Why? Are you guys from Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly.
What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
Like, what do you mean about that?
For example, I believe that aliens have visited the United States of America.
Nice. So do I. I also believe that the Earth is not round. I also believe that the government is hiding another ship from us. I also believe that the government has taken over our country.
Like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is
I
flat?
mean, we have ideology, right? We have ideas. So, like, who are we to judge?
White Sox hamburgers. Comiskey.
Shout out to Nacho, man. I like the things he's bringing up.
Dog, right here. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and de gallo on top. Say it ain't
Pico de
so,
gallo.
Joe. Hamburger, 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 hamburger.
What's your biggest fear in the world?
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
How do you feel about the rapper Yeet?
He's alright.
Can you name 5 songs?
Turban, mad about that, sorry about that. Money is so big, and what's it called? Shit.
What's your favorite thing about Yeet?
It's the music.
What would you say if Yeet was here?
I like this kid. Usually these kids nowadays are like, oh yeah, Yeet's my Twizzy. Oh. He was just like, Yeet's alright. You know what I'm saying? And named a couple songs he fuck with.
Right
You know
now.
what?
I don't know.
What would you say if you could be digitally connected with Yeet in some form? Come on, Yeet, answer the goddamn phone. God damn it.
We love Yeet. We made it. We actually made it here, guys. Fucking drink to that. We are like the epitome of sperm. We are sperm at its best.
You're a philosopher.
I ain't gonna lie, I just seen a TikTok recently that showed like the picture of a sperm and then also showed us like without any bones and meat around us and shit like that, and it looks just like a sperm, dog. He's kind of talking some facts.
I consider myself a philosopher, yes. You guys want to hear my whole philosophy?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You guys watching this? This is my philosophy. You just saw it happen. I didn't know that guy. I could not associate with him of any particle of my own being, but I let him go through because he's a fellow human being, you know. So his agenda, you got to consider that, and he wanted to go through. It wasn't like negatively impaired.
It's kind of not that deep, my nigga. He need to get back to his seat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just let the nigga go get to his seat. Fuck.
To me, so I let him through. That's what I think we should all do, you know? Try to fucking make it better for everybody, if you can. Different team, might be the same team in the long run, we don't know. Might be different teams right now, could end up being on the same team, but, you know, right now, he's not on my team because I don't know who the hell he is. But we're both at the Sox game, so I guess we're not on the same team in that sense.
Deep.
For sure. We'll definitely do it.
I'm really push out to him.
I really think this was an interesting episode, man. I also really think that there's gonna be a real turning point in rap music real soon, bro. I think there's a super duper shift going on, yo. And I do think it's actually for the better. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I think all of this conversation that's being had, and you know what I mean, I just think there's a lot of things that's about to change for this rap shit, man. For the better, man. Hopefully, you know, I pray for these dudes all in Chicago, man. Hopefully they find some peace, man, in this short life we got, family. Holla at me in the comments, man. Until next time, Mitch.